I'm Owen Bigland. This is the Inside Edge video blog. Okay, I'm going to keep peppering these to you guys. I've been on this for the last year and a half or so. Unprecedented here, what's going on in downtown Vancouver. They're not building any more condos, guys. They just keep flooding into my inbox here. The few stratified condo developments are going to be going up in areas like the West End and central downtown. All of them are slowly being scrapped in favor of market rental. And I've told you guys, again, nothing wrong with building more rental units here. We need more rental. But the problem is it's not either or. It should be both. We should be building some condo for people that want to be owners and get out of that renter quicksand, as well as some rental, purposely built rental at market rent, of course. So here's another one. These dominoes keep falling. This one's at 1065 Pacific. Prime real estate, which I'm going to get to in a minute. That's the other thing. It's funny how some of the best real estate is going to market rental, and then the condo stuff, some of the ones that have been built recently, are in what I call those remnant lots, hugging up on bridges, terrible noisy areas, poor accessibility in and out of the strata. But yet the gems in the West End that would make incredible condo buildings for owners, those are going to market rental. And some of these units, anything about 15 floors and up, are going to have incredible English Bay, warm, western exposure views, the best of the best. It doesn't make any sense. They could sell this to a developer, it's going to be a luxury condo, of course, and then build twice as much rental housing in a slightly less desirable area, hugging up on a bridge or on a busy street, busy intersection, or further out on SkyTrain. But no, we've got to build this market rental in the gems of the gem. It's like building them in Bel Air and Beverly Hills is what they're doing here. So, but this is going to be was going to be condo. It's going to be now a 32-story rental building, 180 secured market rental. So that'll be $3,200 for a small one bed. Today's prices, when this gets built, it'll probably be more like about $3,800 for a one bed and $4,500 for a small basic two bed. Basic finishings, nothing too fancy. And then 20% will be below market rental, 20% of the building. So hey, we need some below market rental, all great, but do we have to be building it in Beverly Hills? Because that's essentially what you're doing here. But guys, again, the point I want to make with this is that this is going to be the headlines. I'll be retired by the time this hits. But remember Bigland telling you guys this. In 5, 6, 7 years, in the Globe and Mail, the Vancouver Sun, although that probably won't be around anymore, they'll be going, where did it all go wrong? It'll be the story of a young tech worker or a young couple that's done everything right. I've saved my money. I've been pre-approved for a mortgage, but I can't find anything for sale. There are no condos for sale because we haven't built any in the last 10 years. And you could have bought a condo today at $1,100 a square foot and even $1,000 a square foot for some of the older stuff in the West End. But in 10 years, that's going to be out of reach for most people. It'll be selling at $1,500 a square foot for these older strata. The reason is that we haven't built any new supply. Demand keeps going up and we're not building any more condo. Now, this young couple in the news story will be, I'm getting tired. I can find lots of luxury rentals, though we've got an abundance of those, but my 500 square foot one bed is costing me $3,800 a month to rent. And it's in a rental only building, which is a bit of an animal house, continuous moving and coming and going, smoking violations, parties, noise violations, endless moving in and out, but that's for another story. And, I've got these high-end market rentals, but I don't want to be a renter. I'm tired of throwing that $3,500 or $3,600, or if it's a two-bed, $4,500 down the drain. I want to become an owner. I want to become financially responsible. I want to get ahead in life financially. And being a lifetime renter, which is what the NDP is doling out to you, is nowhere. You don't want to be there for long periods of time. It's like quicksand, financial quicksand. So this is the socialist way, folks, that I keep telling you. It's that You'll get nothing and like it. And this is going to be the headline you watch. 5, 6, 7 years from now, it's going to be, where did it all go wrong? Yeah, I can rent a 1-bed for $3,800, a little micro unit, but it's not much of a lifestyle. I want to get ahead financially and own something. I'm tired of throwing my money away, but I can't get anything for sale because we haven't built anything. Everything is just market rental. And this is what the NDP want to do. This is what the socialist liberals want to do as well. They want to keep you in that renter quicksand and treadmill because you're their voter base. They want to keep you there so you keep voting for us. Remember, they don't like homeowners because homeowners have independence. They have financial independence, and they don't have to rely as much on government for handouts and subsidies. That's not their voter base. So they want to keep you down, keep you in that renter treadmill, that renter quicksand. Remember it, guys. Another one here. This one is another notice of public hearing. So I've got a unit just down the street from this. So this is in West Mount Pleasant area. So this is south of 4th. This is on West 4th and Ontario. I have a condo just down the street from that, which is just below 2nd Ave near Olympic Village there. So this one isn't residential. This area is zoned for, kind of light industrial and office. And, this is a new one, a proposal. It's a commercial laundry, heritage building that they're going to put office in and then build a new office tower above that. And nothing wrong with that. This area of West Mount Pleasant is really kind of on the up now. But man, I wish that they would build a little bit of mixed-use residential in this area, because if you go in here, Ontario, Manitoba, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th Ave, West, you guys will know, I ride my bike in there all the time. It's a very quiet area. They're quiet streets. It's, office, light industrial, fabricator shops, but it's changing. They're starting to put in some new office, low-rise office buildings. I've got a new fitness center I'm trading at now called Altia, which is a couple blocks further west on 6th Ave in a new office building that's fantastic, gym. But boy, would I ever love to see them do a little bit of mixed use condo, residential, maybe some conversion stuff in here. But no, we won't, because we want to put all that on an area like the corner of 2nd Ave and Main Street, probably the busiest corner you can get. Truck traffic, 22 hours a day. That's where we like to build the condo. And here we've got these quieter areas, a couple blocks in, that we're going to put in office, which is only going to be there during the daytime anyways. It's so backwards here with this stuff. That would be an area that we could put a little more density in, mix in a little bit of retail, office, and some residential in there. But no, it's just too good of an area, too quiet of an area to waste on good quality residential stock. Final few things here. Guy was asking me about floors. As you get up higher, how much higher does the price go? I've done blogs on this before. Usually, we would say maybe $2,000 to $3,000 per floor, but as a rule of thumb. But keep in mind, if you've got a unit on the 20th floor that looks directly across the street into another tower, if you go up 3 floors higher and that clears that other building and now you've got unobstructed water or mountain view, that could easily add $50K to the price. But location is important. It can work the other way too. I mean, sometimes if the unit's too low, it's too near street level or a podium level or a common area. Sometimes noise and privacy and things like that can deter from that listing. If you go up a few more floors, you kind of put a little barrier there between that and the common area, and that can add, easily $20K on a 2 or 3 floor difference there, instead of the normal $2,000 or $3,000. Final thing here. What is the last question I had here? Buying homes sight unseen. Do I do that with my clients? This guy, I think, was a buyer from somewhere in the United States, wanted to know if I ever work with buyers where we buy a unit and he hasn't seen the unit. Yes, every year or so, every year I'll probably sell a couple of units to a buyer that they do not see the unit on the first time. However, I will always look at the unit, and usually I'm able to write subjects on that home, 7-8 days, and it gives gives us time for that buyer to come in and view the home. But I would never buy a home, of course I can't, without at least me viewing the home before we offer on it. Even if I am writing subjects, I won't write the offer until I've at least viewed the home. But yes, I do represent buyers from time to time like that. Usually though, I know the strata quite well. I've had sales in there in the past. I have buyers in there, end users, investors, so I know the strata and I've got everything on file. The right unit comes up, for sure. I have offered on it without my buyer seeing it. Usually during that subject removal, my buyer will fly in and view it before we remove subjects. But every now and again, probably it's been at least a year and a half since the last one, but we have bought units where I'm the only one that has seen it. My buyer puts his faith in me that he's getting a good unit at the right price. I viewed it, but he or she has not viewed it. We remove subjects and then they'll see it on possession day. But you really got to have a good realtor there. Trust your realtor on what they're buying. Make sure they know those stratas. You do your due diligence, read all the docs, perhaps get a home inspection. And hopefully, if you can write in subjects, that would be the time for the buyer to come in, view the unit before you remove the subjects. I'm Owen Bigland. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.